What's going on, everybody? I'm eating things, and you're watching Less Than Rhetorical. And today we're doing another map call out. So I've been doing these because, in case you haven't been watching from before, my team is trying to learn call outs so that we're all kind of on the same page. And, just some friends of mine, that is. And so I'm trying to do these for every map that's a ranked map. Tonight we're going to look at border, and just so we can all level set on what the callouts are. I think this is a real opportunity for the community, for everybody that's like platinum and below. If you're above platinum, diamond, champion in those ranks, most people know the callouts. And you may have even more specific callouts than what I'm going to get on this video. So Border's a pretty cool map. There's not a lot of spawn peeking that happens in Border. If anything, it happens mainly on the valley spawn, so I'll start there. But you're not going to usually get spawn peeked on east vehicle or west vehicle entrance. At least not at front. Oh, shoot. I really should have gone sledge.
A bomb must be located
But it's okay.
and defused.
There's not a lot of rotates that we need to make in Border. So what you have to be careful of when you're approaching the map, especially if you're coming up this way from the valley spawn, is when you get right here, things get dangerous. So there is a cam that can watch you that's right here to the left. I won't shoot it right now. There's a window right here. If you come out this direction, people will fry you from this window. But they will also not shoot you from this window, and they'll kill you from this door. So you'll be so focused on this window as you're approaching the map, and you get shot by the guy holding the angle from right here. So those are the two things you have to be aware of for spawn peaks. Those are really the only major two spawn peaks in lower ranks. Sometimes people will run out of this door right over here. This is the east-south balcony door. This whole area here is south balcony. Sometimes people will run out of this door, so you see a lot of claymores there. Occasionally people will jump out of this window here, which is the security window on the west balcony. If they're attacking from the west side of the map and trying to get this wall, this is the armory wall. That's usually the wall that gets breached. So when people breach this wall, it's called a west take, or a west wall take. And you can kind of see into where the bomb site usually is for armory. If you spawn down to the valley spawn, one of the ways I like to approach the building, especially if the site's downstairs, is to run down this little dirt path through here, and then shoot the cam from here. And then you can also shoot the west cam, which is right here. Watch out for the spawn peek from a peek hole right here. Occasionally people will put a peek hole here, or will put a shotgun hole and shoot people as they run around that truck. Let's start at the top and we'll work our way down. We're going to start at the security window. This is security, this whole area here. Some of this is new. This is computer desk. If anyone's playing back behind computer desk, they'll be in this area. So back behind computer desk. If you're just in the middle of this room, it's usually just security. Sometimes people will elevate on the security desk, and they'll look over the wall. So he's high up, elevated, looking over the wall on security desk. That's a very, very complicated call out, I guess, but it'll get the point across. They might play on the hatch. There are two hatches in security, so people might not know what you mean. So there's the... Let me just breach this for a second. So there's the customs desk hatch, which usually people just refer to this as the box. At least I refer to it as the box, or first floor customs box hatch. But you could call it desk hatch. customs desk hatch. And this over here is just customs right below here. So this is just the customs hatch. So if you wanted to call those specifically, you could. But this area here can also be referred to as kind of like a bunker. Because if you look at it, they're kind of like bunkered in here. I think we could call this bunker. Someone could play close by the security door. Security single door. This is the security double door. This is the break room. This is the break room. This is a brand new balcony here. So this is called New Balk because this was added in the rework of Border. That window that people spawn peek from that I showed you, the very first window, can be called the air conditioning window because you can see the air conditioning, but it can also be called New Balk window. You know, which is what most people call it. It's the balcony window, the new balcony window. This is the break room door. People can spawn peek from here. He's playing by the vending machine or the Coke machine. Back here. He's playing by the couches. You want to make sure to distinguish between those because that's the vending machine. This over here is couches. Otherwise, if you say couches, they might look at both. But this is what people mean by the wall, by the couches. People will hide behind the desk in break room, especially Cav. She'll like hide in here and rat. You know, it's a rat spot. So make sure you drone behind there if you're droning here. It's another spot by the fridge. So he's playing by the fridge in break room. By the microwave in break room is also another good call. You cross over New Balk. And right here is East Vehicle. No, that's East Vehicle entrance out that direction. But this is East. You could just call this the South Balcony door. He's at the South Balcony door. But it's the door on top of East Stairs because here's East Stairs. So this area gets called East Stairs. This is a generator. There used to be a generator right here. I don't know why it's like gone. It used to be a generator right here. So this call was very popular. It was called generator, but now it's like filing cabinet. So I don't know. I've never heard anyone call it filing cabinet, but I've heard people call this generator before. This is triple wall because there's 3 walls. And so triple wall hall is this short little area here. Or East triple wall. He's outside East triple wall. That's out here. He's inside triple wall in office. He's in here. So I'm inside triple wall. And just if anybody's playing around here, he's playing triple wall. Like whenever you check these corners, if you're gonna swing this from somewhere, you're always gonna check like all of these angles. If you know he's playing triple wall, he's in that area. You could also call this like, oh, he's close by the copy machine. You know, that's by the office copy machine behind the half wall. But be careful about that half wall call because there's another half wall we're going to talk about. This here is the east window or east balcony window because this is east balcony. So this is the east door. Be careful with this call because there's another door people call east door, which is over here. But that's the archives door. So you might want to specify east stairs door on east balcony. This is the east balcony stairs. Right here. There's a cam right there. You spawn over there. Gonna open this up for a second. Can I get through that? This here is archives. Be careful because this floor is soft right here. So if you go to plant right here, you can get C4'd from below. If you step over here on the bricks, you won't get C4'd, and so this is called bricks. Oh, he's planting on bricks. It's this area. This is the air conditioning window, because out here is an air conditioning unit. And so this whole area is considered air conditioning, because he's playing the air conditioning window. This archives desk right here, someone will be playing behind the archives desk. And then there's a really like rat spot that you can get up into right up here. Some people call this just on top of the box or on top of the filing cabinet. I like on top of he's on top of the cabinet because, you know, he's literally climbed the filing cabinet and he's up there on top of the cabinet. So that's kind of what I would call it. But you have to make sure he's not up on top of the cabinet before you can go for any sort of execute over here. This is back archives. There's a bomb chassis usually right here, and so he's playing the bomb. He's back archives. You know, all this area can be considered back archives. In here is fountain. Some people like to rat and like hide in the fountain, so he's in the fountain. He's left, he's right of the fountain, depending on the direction you're coming from. But he's fountain. This is the bathroom hatch. So this looks down into bathroom downstairs, first floor. That's one of the sites downstairs. Shoot the radio. Yeah, this wall is the single wall. So he's office single wall. That's where someone's talking about. He's back behind office single wall here. And then he's office window, or he's east window. You know, someone's playing office window. I think office window is a good call out for that. And you can get like a long angle from like over here all the way into break room if you breach this wall right here. You can see people coming in the break room door as they come in. This area here is just the main hallway. You could call it red hall because this is red carpet, but you know, a lot of people just call it second floor hallway. I usually distinguish like when someone's near double door, like oh, he's second floor hallway, he's going toward office double door. Because then they know he's outside office double door. In fact, just outside office double door is fine. This is 90 because it's a 90-degree turn here. This would then be outside break room door. He's second floor hallway outside break room. This is 90. This is top metal stairs or top main stairs. There's a metal detector right here. And so this area right here is called metal or beepers. Those are two callouts for this area. Beepers window or metal window. This area here is called armory desk. There's not really a lot of... I know there's some specific call out for this. If you guys know the specific call out, go ahead and tell me what it is in the comments. But I call this box because, I call it the box. Like he's playing in the armory box is what I call it. And that's because people will play in there with shotguns, and it's kind of just a box, you know? So, I mean, that's what I call it. There's some boxes in here, I guess. He's on top of the computer desk. You know, someone's playing up here. On top of the computer desk, the armory desk. You could call it that. You could just call it armory desk. That's fine. This hatch leads down into service. We'll get down there in a minute. But that's where the servers are down there. I said service, but I meant servers. This here is the armory door, or the west balcony door in armory. This is the armory wall, like we said before, that we looked at from outside, that people usually breach and come in. This is the default plant, so people will call default. They mean right here. This is where someone's planting. This here is half wall. This is the most popular call for half wall in border. So if someone's playing behind half wall, they're playing here, and they're head glitching. They're playing behind half wall. These have specific callouts as well to give you directions. This is like a locker. So, and this is a window here, and it's sandwiched in here. So this here is called sandwich window. And this is sandwich. If somebody's playing back here, they're playing sandwich. So they can get an angle from sandwich. So when you're looking at it from this way, if someone calls sandwich, you should be looking here. That's where they're playing sandwich. And they might be in this area too. If they're playing in front of this, they're playing in front of the locker. Because this is a locker. So you can call lockers, and you can expect them to be swinging close. You know, from here. Back here, this area back here, from the old border, don't even ask me why it was called this, but in the old border, this was called Africa. Excuse me, this was called Africa. And so people playing in this area right here are playing in Africa. So, yeah. Don't ask me why it's called that, but it's called Africa. Yeah, that pretty much covers it for upstairs. So we'll go down the metal stairs, and down at the bottom here, there's like main stairs hallway or metal hallway right here. This area in here is a bomb site, which is called workshop. So you might call workshop, he's playing behind grinder, or the grinder desk, or the workbench. He's behind the workbench. This is a real popular spot. That's the archives hatch. This is the armory hatch, or the armory desk hatch, or the box hatch, whatever you want to call it. This here is the server room desk. People will often play around the server room desk. You could call this by direction, like he's on the west side of the server room desk, or he's on the east side of the server room desk, but just he's server room desk. It's probably enough. He's elevated on the server's desk. These are like servers. I don't know. Some people might misunderstand these calls, so maybe call a direction. That's fine. But I would call this, he's on the desk under the hatch. Yeah, that would be a pretty specific call out. There's usually a rotate right here, so that's called the rotate. This is ventilation. This is a very popular plant spot over here, which is by the vents desk. You can also just hop in and plant by the windows. Some people plant right by the bomb. Don't plant by the rotate. Some people plant by the vents door, because this is the ventilation door. This is the main door, west main. So it is the main entrance door. There's a cam right there. This is the server's door. Okay. We're going now into customs. This is the customs desk, or customs box, or whatever you want to call it. But customs desk is fine. Customs desk single wall, customs desk window. You can call it all those things. This is beepers again. He's by beepers. Usually people will elevate up here on this TV by beeper. Or is it a TV? Yeah, it's a monitor by beepers. So they elevate on this beepers here. Some people will play the bomb chassis by beepers. Some people will play, what is this thing? What are these things called from TSA? Oh shoot, I forget the call out here. They're those scanner things. Oh crud, I can't think of the call out. But if people are playing on top of this, you can just describe it as the scanner. I don't know. I don't remember the call out for this. Help me out, guys. Whatever this thing's called in airports that, you know, your luggage goes through and it scans. So that's what you could call that, scanner. He's behind the scanner in customs desk, or in customs, that is. These have numbers to them. This is 1, 2, and 3. He's C1, C2, C3. I have heard them called other things, I believe, but I believe that's the way you number them. 1, 2, and 3. And if I'm wrong, somebody correct me in the comments. This is bins, because there's bins right here. Customs double door. This area back here, in the back of customs, is called detention, right here. This is the detention wall where people spawn peek out of, that I showed you when we started. This wall usually gets reinforced when you're playing this site. Always reinforce outside the inside walls. This is the customs window. He's head glitching the window on custom, or the detention window. Sorry, he's head glitching the window in detention. This is connector because it connects detention, customs, and supply room. He's playing supply room. He's head glitching on half wall by supply. That's a call out here for where the person is. He's by the supply room door is also fine, because that's the only door to supply room. Here's the supply room window that also looks out toward the main door. This wall usually gets, you could open it up, but sometimes it gets reinforced. You know, playing the bomb. If someone's in this corner, it's just, he's in the corner in supply room, and I would just call northeast corner supply room. That'd be a good enough call. Left of the window supply room, because it's left of this window if you're outside. Okay, moving on. Okay, this area here is called lobby, but I haven't heard a lot of people use that call. Usually people say customs double door. Oh, he's outside customs double door. Means you're outside this area. But I'm in lower ranks, you know, so people don't have a more specific, I mean, at higher ranks you're gonna have more specific calls. You'll have people hiding behind lobby desk and whatever. Or, yeah, there's probably specific calls, but he's swinging. Out this way is waiting room. So this area is called waiting room. This area is called passport, because it's where you get your passports. Okay, so you come in passport, people come in here. Right above here is the break room, and there's a really cool angle you can get on the break room door from down here, or vice versa on the passport door from up in break room. You come into waiting room, and there's 2 walls here. The best approach when the bomb site is down here in bathroom tellers. These are the tellers windows. And I don't know if these have numbers or not, but personally, I would count them like T1, T2, but I don't know. They might have numbers and it might be backwards. It might be T1, T2, but I've usually just called, he's outside the waiting room windows, but it would be great if we were numbered, so maybe we should decide that right now. Let me know in the comments. Let the community vote in the comments what window should be T1 and what window should be T2. Is it the window that's closest to the corner by single wall, or closest to the desk, teller's desk? This is the desk single wall. This here is, usually this is just considered teller's single wall. That wall gets breached a lot, especially from people taking east stairs. And they'll take bottom east stairs right here in waiting room, where you can head glitch on this half wall here. But bottom east stairs, waiting room, and they'll breach this single wall, or they'll come in passport and they'll breach this wall on the left of the teller's windows. And they'll come in by the teller's desk. So this is behind teller's desk. People hide back in here quite a bit. I just kind of see a lot of files here, so this could be just filing. You know, he's crouched in tellers by the files, where on this side there's no files. So he's crouched in tellers by the single wall. There's also the bomb chassis right here, so most people call this, he's behind the bomb. This will be a default plant spot because people breach this window and plant right here. So that's a default plant. There's usually a rotate either here or here on this wall into bathroom. But this is the teller's window. Teller's door. Guess you could call teller's couch. If this is no man's land, like, you never want to play here because people can shoot you from the window. So you can play out here and you can play in here, but you never really want to play here. This is the workshop single wall because it goes into workshop. And these are the workshop or bathroom triple wall. So bathroom triple wall. This is the bathroom corridor, or teller's corridor is fine too, but bathroom corridor is more specific. This is bathroom, stall 1, stall 2, stall 3, but you know, you can count them however you want depending on your squad. If you want to do that backwards, go ahead, but squad 1, 2, and 3. Playing under the bathroom hatch is right here, or the office hatch is right here. There's some sinks over here, and so you can call this trash or sinks, kind of in this area, or just the bathroom corner. He's in the northeast bathroom corner, and that pretty much covers teller's bathroom. And that pretty much covers border as I think about it. I think, you know, you could get more specific by like, oh, he's by the Coke machine, or, oh, he's by the chairs. He's crouching by the chairs. You know, oh, he's by passport double wall. There's also a customs double wall from passport. You could call this passport wall when you're playing the custom site. Just be specific, depending on what you're playing. And that's border. Thanks for watching. And I've got 3 minutes, so I just want to see if there's anything else I can show you on this map. The fountain walls. Always reinforce this, because otherwise people can come in here. They can open this up, and from outside they can have outside to inside pressure on 90. And that prevents any rotation through here, and this is a very possible or a very needed spot to rotate. Same thing goes with this wall. This gets reinforced quite a lot. I mean, you don't have to. You could leave it open and then like put a couple of punch holes and peek behind it, kill people coming down here. Oh, cap can traps. Absolutely great to put cap can traps right here. People forget about these double doors in the office, or right outside of office double door, that is. And these are actually doors. You can barricade them. You can put cap can traps on them. They're really good places to put traps. Vault cams. They're great to throw vault cams right up here. Like, that's a great spot. People don't look. And it sees everything in this area in the office. It sees everything in this area over here. You can put a vault cam. You know, you can put a drone up here on top of this TV. People put drones up there all the time to see waiting room. Another vault cam spot can be up here or up here. Those are great vault cam spots, even up here. Be mindful of this. You can throw C4s over this. So, I mean, C4 will go right through that. Or a grenade will go right through that, and you can kill people right in here. So just be mindful if somebody's back archives you can just chuck a grenade and boom, they're dead. That's pretty much it. Yep. There you go. Thanks for watching.